Hello, Patreon supporters. Today I am going to be watching The Last Jedi behind the scenes video that was released at D23 Expo. I've seen it before, I watched it a bunch of times, but I wanted to discuss it, and I figured instead of just doing a podcast and find somebody to do a podcast, finding someone to do a podcast with about it, I decided I'm going to try something I've never done before. I don't have a Twitch account. I think that may be something I could have used to do this. But for some reason, it's not letting me create the username Casino Skunk. And for some reason, it says that it's not available. But when I go and check that username, it doesn't exist. So I don't know if Twitch has some sort of rules that say I can't have the word casino in my name. So anyway, I'm just opening up QuickTime. I opened up my FaceTime. I created that wallpaper so it looks nice. And I'm recording on what I record on podcasts with. So hopefully I look good. Hopefully I sound good. And let's go ahead and watch this and enjoy. Let's enjoy this together. So here we are. They're gonna press the button that starts things up, and I'm gonna be pausing and scanning and going back and talking about things. So if you haven't seen this yet, go ahead onto YouTube on the Star Wars YouTube channel and watch the whole thing without listening to me, fart around. Okay, so there we go.
Everybody stop.
Okay, welders. Okay, hold on. We're already stopping. So these rocks are either a new planet or it's a cave set for the Jedi temple island that Luke's on. Yeah, so we got a Star Destroyer bridge. It's cool that they're doing it practical and not all CG. And then up next is... so these huts, I think these are actually on that island, but they sort of remind me of a Ralph McQuarrie painting that I've seen. I don't know. They're really cool. They're very Star Warsy. I wonder if they add the little antenna on the one to make it more otherworldly. But it's kind of cool. I wonder how those are going to be used. If this is a Jedi temple, this is a place where Jedi came into these huts and meditate, kind of like a sweat lodge. It'd be interesting. I wonder if one of the places is where Yoda lives, and Anakin and Obi-Wan live, and those others, and maybe the fourth is Qui-Gon? Probably not. But I'm definitely hoping for some Jedi ghosts, and I would want to see Frank Oz puppeteering Yoda. Alright. And I'm fine with Hayden Christensen being in it. Maybe they do like a morph between Hayden Christensen and Sebastian Shaw, or do like an Alex Guinness morph with Ewan McGregor. That would be really cool. So if you're watching the special edition or the original Return of the Jedi, it makes sense why they're not the same. I would like some sort of retcon explaining that, so you can watch either with both being canon. Even though I don't care about canon, but anyway, let's keep on going. So Millennium Falcon set, I want to be there. I love it. I wish that I could live on the Millennium Falcon. Cockpit, R2's going to be there. It looks like they're taking him to the top. I don't know how they're going to get him up there as far as the movie goes, but I am going to be very excited to see the reunion of R2-D2 and Luke Skywalker. C-3PO, Wookiee, BB-8's back. We got some pods, and they look like they're being used as sets, so they're not going to just be like CG ships, so which means there's going to be a lot of pilots around here, and it's in a forest setting. That could just be the back lot facing away from the actual set or green screen that we were supposed to see in the movie. But they look like Coruscant ships, or they might be ships from that new Casino Land, but they look pretty cool.
Episode 8. Gosh, the first film didn't even have a number.
Okay, this red stuff. My favorite thing in the trailer was those kind of little mud skipper ships, those little speeders going along the ground, and the ground is white, but there's like an antenna sticking out of the bottom that stirs up this ground, and it's this red It's a really cool looking thing, and it's very different than anything we've seen in Star Wars. Probably because we're running out of natural landscapes to shoot. Not weird, but there. So it's cool to create these, new artificial lands. So let's keep going. Okay, so this is something. When I first saw this, I'm like, a campfire in Star Wars. I thought that was weird, but I guess the Ewoks were gonna set these guys on fire. So we have seen somewhat of campfires, and then in Rebels, Obi-Wan and Darth Maul have a duel in front of a campfire on Tatooine. So, but man, look at that full-size Millennium Falcon. Chewbacca's there, warming himself, watching over the ship, waiting for Rey and Luke to come down. He's probably been there for a while if she's doing her training. But, oh, that's awesome.
Ryan has written a story that's unexpected but right.
This thing, I like this place because it reminds me of Goonies. Anyway.
Expected but right. Some of the stuff that happens, people are going to be like, oh my god.
Okay, I'm going to go back real quick here. So we have Luke in the Jedi robes from the last movie. I think we get him in a different outfit in this. I hope he doesn't wear those. I'm not a huge fan of the Jedi robes. I like when Luke Skywalker wore all black. I thought that was very cool, almost like a priest, like a kind of a slick, cool priest. Yeah, I was never really a fan of the Jedi robes. I feel like the robes that Obi-Wan wore were just Tatooine garb that you would see in Tatooine, not necessarily Jedi robes. So hopefully he gets into something different. I like his outfit from the medal ceremony in the original Star Wars, the brown pants with the black shirt and the yellow jacket. I hope we see Luke Skywalker's closet because I want to see that yellow jacket.
That happens, people are going to be like, oh my god.
Leia. Okay, this is just cool. The CG fingertip things for the hand, and Anakin's lightsaber. It's the one I own. I have a Force Effects lightsaber. It's my favorite lightsaber, yeah, I love it. And the fact that it's getting passed off to Rey, I like it because I kind of want the saga movies to be all about like the center around this lightsaber.
Even though I think I know it all, they throw things at me story-wise I never could have imagined.
So this looks like almost like, are they just shooting that boat far off? Are they only using that? Oh, is that Luke and Rey? Are they leaving the island via boat? I wonder if they're going to do some extensions on these buildings, if these buildings are even being used in the shooting of the movie. There's a lot of cars in a car lot. So maybe they're just using it for the boat footage, but I'm wondering what this is.
I never could have imagined.
It's Kylo Ren standing in front of an elevator. I love these lights, these long kind of oblong lights that they have behind them. Those are very Star Warsy.
And even though everybody knows.
So this looks like that casino planet that we've heard about. These red walls. It might be the same planet as the red clay that's been kicked up by those mud skippers. And I like the shiny floor. Everyone's wearing their booties so they don't scuff up the floor.
Everybody knows that it's the second in a trilogy. It feels like its own thing.
So here we get our first look at I don't know what we are calling these, the sequel trilogy, but this is our first view of A-Wings, and they look a little bit different, and this might be the first time we've seen physical A-Wings, like actual set piece A-Wings, which in the first one I think all the A-Wings were just a matte painting, and so this is pretty cool. I'm a big fan of the Rebel ships, the A-Wings, the Y-Wings, the X-Wings, and the B-Wings. So it's cool to see some practical A-Wings, and of course they go and blow these up because why not? So here he is in front of the console with General Organa, and then there's some troopers in the back wearing like army fatigues, and I like their helmets. They're pretty cool. They don't look like Starship Trooper helmets or anything like that. And there's a dude in smock. And I don't recognize any of these other people in here. Okay.
Star Wars.
Okay, let's look at these guys. It's these little like clamper things, these like super gaffy sticks that these troopers are using. And these are new troopers. And it looks like the back of them, if you look along the back of the head, it's got a black stripe. I'm wondering if half of their face is black, or if it's just a black stripe down the middle. I like the shoulders insignias. It looks like they're a specialty team. I don't know what these things are. Definitely for grabbing something. So I'm not sure what they'd be grabbing, but they're definitely cool looking. It looks like they're keeping the same designs as the original Episode 7 troopers. Their gloves look a little bit different. They have more white around the fingers, which is kind of cool. And yeah,
Star Wars
stormtroopers.
is so cool because there's all these creatures.
Okay, I love this. This reminds me of Dark Crystal, the Landstriders. So yeah, more stuff like this, but it's like a cage zoo or something. So this casino planet must have like some sort of, it's like there's a lot of like decadence and stuff. So they probably have these animals off for auction or something, rare breeds or species. And this place kind of looks like the production shot we saw of Benicio del Toro. So maybe he's a collector in this movie as well. Okay, this unfinished thing I like on its own, and it's got like it's got crystals. It's got crystals in its fur, and it looks almost like fiber optics. So this must be part of that planet as well. I don't know. And this looks like the finished version. That's a pretty cool looking dude. He's got a silver nose, and there's a little pink behind him. That might just be a tracking marker for the special effects. It's the amber eyes. That's really cool looking. Is it the first time we've seen like a dog type of creature in Star Wars? Probably in Clone Wars or Rebels there's something like this, but I like this a lot.
These amazing visual effects.
Underwater stuff for Ray. Okay, another creature. Let's look at this dude. And this guy's pounding back here, so I'm wondering, and he's got, is it like a golf club or something? Oh, it's gambling. So these people are gambling on some sort of like a roulette wheel or something, and this guy has the little shuffleboard thing that maybe slides those whatever your gambling pieces are. But he's a cool little dude. I like his little lederhosen, and he's got the bands around his arm like he's working in a casino. Yeah, it's really neat.
All the characters are also.
Okay, is this the first time we've seen colored hair in Star Wars? Because even the craziest aliens, like even in the cantina, any humanoid creature has like, brown or blonde or red hair. So this is the first time we've seen like a kind of different color, like a dyed color, even though she may be a different alien species, but it seems like it's, this is the first time we've seen that in Star Wars. So it looks like this casino place is going to be very colorful and bright.
Complex.
And here we have Poe, not in an X-Wing. I don't know what this ship is. I don't know if it's one of the skipper, those little speeders from the when they're skipping along the clay, the red clay. But if you look, he's got a rebel insignia on his jacket instead of the resistance one. So the rebellion must be back, or he's at some old rebel outpost, but he's definitely wearing, that's a rebel insignia. That's not the First Order insignia. Hux.
Ridiculous. New director can't even just learn a Wookiee sound.
Rey with the lightsaber. I like her outfit more than the one she wore in the majority of the first one. I like this kind of gray ash. It's more Jedi-like, I think.
It feels like the storyline.
Phasma made it out of the trash compactor.
We're really getting to know these new characters.
Let's get a look at Kylo Ren's scar. Oh, it goes all the way down his neck. Hey, he doesn't look too happy. And I'm wondering, he looks dirty too. I'm wondering if this is kind of like right after he escapes from Starkiller Base. Let's see what we got in here. Anything new? Poe, Leia. They look like they may be on a bridge of a ship. They have the blue screen back there. So maybe there's a cool new Resistance freighter, or, you know, yeah, I like that.
Also with the characters that we know and love.
We got Chewbacca. Has he got foam in his mouth? What is that? Is he eating it's a feather in his mouth. Does he eat a chicken? That's a feather. Alright. 3PO. He's got his gold arm back. I believe at the end of episode 7 he had his arm back. And there's Luke in a new outfit. I don't think I noticed that shot before. So Luke's in a new outfit. That's cool. I like this a lot better than the regular sort of traditional Jedi garb. It looks cool. He's got a satchel. I wonder what's in there. Maybe it's those books. And then over on the left here is Rey, and she looks like she's wearing a different outfit. She's not wearing her gray one, unless she just doesn't have the overcoat. But yeah, cool. That's what I need. Luke Skywalker with a different outfit.
We're seeing their lives change.
Oh, look at this. So here we got a bubble opening up, and it looks like Finn is in there. I don't know if he's just opening it up for production. He is wearing flip-flops, so it may just be, you know, blocking the shot. But it's pretty cool to see. He's going to be in the little bubble. And then we have more stormtroopers with Phasma. This looks like we're hopefully get more Phasma action. She looks badass with all the explosions coming off of her chrome. We have Poe sliding across something. Looks like he's trying to get to that trench. Maybe there's some sort of trench warfare going on. That's cool. This is another casino dude dressed the same as that little casino creature, and he's flying up in the air. These dudes are awesome. I like these guys. The little frog guys wearing ascots. I don't think we've seen ascots in Star Wars, and Kathy Kennedy likes them.
Everything is being shifted in the opposite way to what the audience expected of us.
There's Benicio del Toro. He's wearing like a bellhop hat. He almost looks like he's a taxi driver. I wonder if he's a pilot that they go pick up. Huh. He's with BB-8. BB-8 down there at the bottom.
Expected after 7.
That's just cool.
Ryan's made Star Wars fresh and new.
So it looks like Kylo Ren's going to be fighting a couple of characters. And these characters have bow staffs. I wonder if he's fighting those guys, the stormtroopers with the claws. That's really weird. Huh. That'll be interesting. Who would Kylo Ren be fighting in this that's not holding a lightsaber like Rey or Luke? BB-8? I don't even know if BB-8's being operated there. That's pretty cool. These things are neat. Look at these ships. It looks like there's a First Order guy behind the wheel of this ship. Big silver ship. Oh, these are cool. Now we have Rey fighting 3 people with bow staffs. So I'm wondering if those are the stormtroopers we saw. Rey. This thing looks like Destroya from Godzilla vs. Destroya. I like it. It looks like a classic Cantina character. Little fly guy. This lady's really cool looking. I don't remember seeing her. She got a little bit of sliced noodles to her, so I wonder if she's a singer. She got antenna, and kind of like a triceratops. That's cool. This guy reminds me of Dark Crystal. Ooh, he's got little teeth. Wow, that's cool. There's a little battery pack. Looks like Finn is okay, and he gets captured, and he's in a jail cell. There's that red planet again.
Shocking, but I'm hoping it'll feel
Oh, so here we have Finn and the new character Rose disguised as the First Order. That's cool. And I like that she almost looks like she's wearing the Cloud City outfit because of the navy blue.
Feel real and honest.
Wow. So we have an A-Wing pilot. Is it a Twi'lek? It almost looks like a Twi'lek. A Twi'lek and an A-Wing, and they're shooting fire at it. So either this person explodes in that explosion we saw earlier. Yeah, I'm assuming that's what it is. Looks like a Twi'lek. And we have this guy falling through what looks like a holding area for thermal detonators or something. That's pretty scary. There's Carrie Fisher. BB-8. Fighting boxes. She's using a staff? Is that right? So she must still use her staff and a lightsaber. That's kind of cool.
Holding the
Casino Planet. Everyone's still wearing booties. More of the Casino Planet. Look at that dude. That guy looks straight out of Brazil. Oh, these are really cool.
18 way, but it has a real spirit.
Billy Lord. Carrie Fisher's daughter. And then Luke. My favorite character in Star Wars. Well, we got Rey in another outfit. This might be the outfit we saw earlier. And it looks like they're on a snow planet, unless it's that red clay planet. And it looks like Finn is wearing a new outfit as well.
It's about family, and that's what's so powerful about it.
So it's about family. That's a big line. Is Rey a Skywalker? In the making of documentary behind the scenes of on the DVD or Blu-ray or digital download of The Force Awakens, there were some drawings where they were trying to figure out the Rey character, and she looked like Luke Skywalker. So I think the intention is she's Luke's daughter. I hope the first words out of Luke's mouth are the Force is strong with you. Or Rey, I am your father. Very excited. I can't wait to see what happens next. So, The Last Jedi, December 15th, I believe. And, man, you know, I'm going to have to podcast when it comes out, of course. Maybe I'll do this again. Let me know if you guys like this. I know it's kind of rambling, and it's the first time I've done anything like this, and but I just thought I'd go through it with you guys. Maybe they'll release a new trailer in a couple months. I can do it again. Maybe iron out some of the kinks. Maybe figure out what I'm going to say before time. But anyway, I want to say thank you again to the Patreon subscribers. You guys are awesome. If you like the stuff I'm doing on here, let me know so I can keep doing it. If you'd like to see me do something else, let me know so I could do that. Let me know if there's just anything at all that you'd like from this page, and I'll definitely do whatever I can to do it. So anyway, until next time, have a good day.